Hey, crafty friends, we are back with day 10 and 11. So we're moving right along here. I'm pretty happy with the progress that I'm making. Um, am I happy with the pages and the way that they're coming out? Yeah, I'm 50-50. I'm glad that they're getting done. That's pretty much what I'm glad that they're doing. I had a lot of intentions for this album, and um, I'm having a ton of scrapbooker's block, or I don't know. Anyways, probably just way too much product slash way too much ideas now. I thought that I really wanted to um, wait longer just to see what everybody's doing, and doing that has now confused the heck out of me and everything else. So next year I'm gonna be trying to do it more like Crystal, and I'm never gonna say her last name, Inuante, and really try and have a lot of these pages done already, so it just takes away from the decision making pretty much. So, all right. Anyways, moving on. This day we went to Bronner's. If you are not from this area, Bronner's is a huge, very very huge um, Christmas store that literally has anything and everything Christmas. They are open, I believe, like 363 days out of the year. I believe it might even be 364. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's in Frankenmuth, Michigan, and that is only about 35 minutes ish from my house. So we went up there. Um, we tried to get up there before the crowds, because it's actually really crazy, but and we successfully did that a little bit. We went then and walking downtown in Frankenmuth, because I really haven't ever done that at Christmas. I've always went before or after. So we definitely did that. I needed to probably do a little bit more planning because we went on a Friday night, and yeah, it was a bit crazy. So I am using this vellum sheet that has a bunch of those Christmas words on it as a flip up, with the big 1 and 0 from Elle Edwards. I haven't been able to get to use those numbers a lot, and I should have used them when I was in the single digits more, because now that it's getting to the double digits, the 6x8 albums is just really not big enough to hold them. So I was really trying to push it to page 11, which would obviously be a lot better, but it wasn't working for page 11. So day 10 it is, that works. But anyways, I just used a little bit of washi tape, and you seen that the bottom there was, because that page is actually an 8x8 that I cut down, so it was 0.25, a little bit too short. And so I found this white pom-pom trim and used it, and it was literally exactly enough. It was maybe a fourth of an inch too long. It was perfect. So I'm like, if it was perfectly meant to be there, that's where it's going. So there it is right there. But yeah, so now I am just doing that. I used the Happy Planner punch so that could flip up and be in the ring still. And then I just made a pocket, as you've seen right there, to hold this printout that I just did on the computer. I had a few other pictures of walking downtown. And eventually, I do believe also I'm going to be putting some journaling behind the 10 or on the back of this printout, because I just haven't done the journaling. So I've been getting the pages done, and I haven't been doing the journaling. The journaling is written in my journal. I have it. But if it's having to be printed on a 3x4 card, I'm just not stopping to do that right now. So all right, so I wanted to embellish this 10 just a little bit more, so I used these glitter gold hearts from Elle Edwards this year, and the canvas strips, because I haven't used these very much. And I almost thought about trying to sew these on there, but I was like, yeah, no, that's not going to work. So hopefully the glue that I chose will stick and let those. Oh no, you know what? I actually end up stapling them, don't I? Yes, I end up stapling them with my tiny attacher. So making sure that those stick right there. Because I'm already worried about that 10 not sticking, I probably should have ran that through there I am doing some liquid adhesive, because that paper is really opaque. It's a transparency, you can't see through it, but it's white. yeah, so right there I'm just trying to like figure out, like, where am I going to put some journaling, and if I was going to try and trace out that 10 and put a piece of paper and put journaling all over that, but I just couldn't figure out a good way to do that. I was even trying to use copy paper, but I was like, yeah, this is going to be a mess. So I'll figure that out later. But then I did see where Elle actually did this, and I totally forgot that she did this in her album. And she just used those banners to put some journaling out in the back, and I think that's what I am also going to do now. So moving on to day 10, we're just going to put that in our album, actually. So yay, another one done. It's always such a good feeling to put another page in our albums, right? Moving on to page 10. Or 11, sorry. This day is going to be our gingerbread day. So it is a big day for us. It's all the kids make gingerbreads. I had seen this little jar on, I don't even know. It was like a Christmas ornament, I think, or something. And I have had this in my head for quite some time. So I took 2 pieces of acetate and some vinyl, cut vinyl into like a jar and put that on the acetate. You've seen me using my anti-static little pouch that I use for like embossing and stuff, because I just didn't want the two acetate pieces to be sticking together. And then I cut out a picture of each of the kids gingerbread houses and placed them inside and made it like a little shaker pocket out of this. I thought it was cute. Did it come out exactly how I wanted it to? No, but I think it was cute otherwise. So I did that, and then put some sparkles in there, and in the end I believe I end up putting the 11 right on here. I do need to add a piece of ribbon. I just haven't found the exact ribbon I want for it yet, so I'm going to leave it and move on. These sequences I believe are just from Hobby Lobby. I think I got the green, red, and gold. And yeah, just making a little shaker pocket. Now I could have maybe like stuck the little gingerbread houses down so that they kind of stayed and let the shaker go along. And I still might, because honestly you can pull up that acetate because it's acetate, so it sticks, but it's not like permanent. And I still might do that, so because they kind of fall to the bottom. I just didn't want the shaker stuff to get in there, but then like I said, they all fall to the bottom a little bit, but we'll see. I don't know. I actually also end up doing just a little acetate piece down the side right there to punch the holes in it. And so see, you can see that you can pull it back up. Now, I mean, it's been a few days now, so I don't know if I'll be able to still pull it up to be able to, put those down. But, and again, it's not 360. It is what it is. Like I almost printed everything back out mirror image to have it 360. I was like, no, you are doing way too much, way too much. So all right, so yeah, that is pretty much that little shaker. Like I said, I end up putting a number 11 on that for my day. And then we take a ton of pictures on this day, and I might end up putting like a little folder of the pictures that didn't make this album, but I don't know yet. I can't tell you. I took a ton of pictures this day. As you can see, I have some shakers fallen out there, so I end up putting some more red line tape on there, but that's another day. I last year started this tradition, and so actually it didn't show you, but I put a picture of each child on the back of this. I think I will end up showing you. And then I just printed a big picture of all of them at the table and cut it into 4s and put that in the front. So there you go. There is that, and then there's each child, and I'm going to create a little flip out here for the 5th child because we have more. My sister has 3 and I have 2, so there's the flip out for that. And then there's a spot for my journaling card, which I haven't journaled yet, but that's okay, we will do that. And the last little part of this is I needed a title, so I took out my first we need a number. There we go. So there's my number. is my little number 11. I didn't know where else to put it, and I thought that that was a good spot. I don't think it deters from the, little jar or anything. So there's that little red line tape, which I am run out of, so I need to get some more. I have the thick stuff, but not the little stuff. And I barely have used the thick stuff, so definitely need that 1/8 again. But yeah, so we needed a title, so I got out my medium Jane stamps from Elle Studios. That's pretty much my go-to, other than like Blackout and now my Tucker from Studio Calico, but I love these. And just stamped out gingerbread houses in Holly Red from Close to My Heart. There we go. Close to My Heart. And you see me getting my absorber all wet there. I probably should have cut that part out, but that's okay. But anyways, yeah, so that I include that stamp. And then I also use the outline, because I do love that outline. I love how it makes it just a little bit messier. And fussy cut those out, which you're going to see here in just a minute. I didn't even show you. Oh, there you go. I was fussy. I had already fussy cut them, so I shut off the camera and fussy cut those all out. Not that you wanted to see all that. And then I literally just put them on the page protector, over top of the page protector. So just wrote gingerbread houses and I did all that and wrapped up this spread pretty much. I kept it simple. Let's keep it simple, neat, and still, getting my creative juices out there. And hopefully, as I work through this, I will get those creative juices going again and get these pages back to where I kind of wanted them. So thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new here. And if you already are subscribed, I would love if you would hit that thumbs up. So, or leave a comment in the comment section below. I try and respond to every single person. Anyways, yeah, so I will get a few more of these videos up, because it sounds like everybody is kind of still working on their December dailies, and, we can all work through this together. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great one. Bye.